What's going on, TW fans? Welcome to this week's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. We've got some awesome new products for you guys, some new soft plastics, some fun topwater stuff, and even some great swim baits. So we're gonna jump right in with a few new Ned selections from Yum. We're gonna start with the new Neddinger. So this is gonna be pretty similar to some of the other Ned worms on the market. It's gonna be molded perfect for one of those mushroom heads. The unique feature that Yum added to this one is they have a hollowed out tail. So you're gonna be able to add rattles or your favorite scent to this one. Really keep those fish locked up. Everyone knows, the Ned baits are kind of hot, and for those finicky fish, this is gonna be kind of your new pickup. Moving on from that one, they went with a new ultra finesse presentation with the Ned Craw. So awesome realistic tail here, some fun appendages, and some great claws up front. This one also is gonna go fantastic on any of your mushroom head jigs. That's what they're actually molded for. But think of any of your micro jigs or any of those ultra finesse jig presentations as well. So cold months, those winter months, this is gonna be something to pick up and give a try. Last for their little Ned series here, we have the Ned Minnow. Now this one's awesome because they paid attention to a lot of detail with it. You have the textured scales, you have this vertical forked fin on the back, and then those 3D molded fins here. Again, designed for one of those mushroom heads, so it's gonna put it in that foraging position as you work it along. But also maybe think about throwing this on the back of a little scrounger. It's gonna be great for when those fish are kind of, maybe lethargic or just kind of finicky, not committing to some of the bigger stuff. This is gonna be what you wanna pick up. All right, so that was the last from Yum. We're gonna move on to a new one from Culprit. We got the Flutter Craw. So this one's a pretty cool hybrid. It's gonna be kind of a mix between, of course, a craw. Up front, you're gonna have these great appendages here. That's gonna be kind of like a creature bait and also kind of like a double-tailed grub. Makes this plastic super versatile. Of course, you're gonna be able to work this one on Carolina rig, Texas rig, your favorite jigs, anything like that, but also maybe get creative with it. Throw it on a swim jig, maybe on the back of a buzzbait, something cool like that. Something a little unique, something that the fish haven't seen before. You're gonna get a great motion out of these soft appendages here, so kind of subtle, but it's definitely gonna move some water for you. Last up for the soft plastics, we got a new one from V&M. We got the flat tip worm. So this is gonna be another one of those kind of finesse presentations here, a little bit of a twist to it. So rather than your standard worm tail, you're gonna have this flat tail on the back here. What that's gonna do is give it more of a paddle tail action, kind of more of a wobble as it falls, rather than that darting motion you see from some of the other worms on the market. Another super cool thing with this one is it's got that premium triple laminate pores. So not only is it ultra soft construction, you get these great colors with it, the triple laminate. So you get those 3 different colors that are in it. So a fun new worm you're definitely gonna need to pick up for drop shotting, shaky rigs, anything like that. All right, let's jump into some fun new topwater stuff. So new from Chasebaits, we have the Smuggler. So this is gonna be kind of a unique, kind of similar to a crawling stuff that they have on the market, but definitely not something that the bass have seen before. So if you have any of those trophy bass that are taking advantage of small birds that have fallen into the water, if any of those things sound like a pond in your area, this is gonna be what you wanna pick up. Made from a solid ABS body construction here, you have the big oversized metal wings. That's gonna give it that great crawling action on the top of the surface. Also finished up with these super strong BKK treble hooks on here. So when you hook up with that trophy, he's gonna stay hooked up. All right, another topwater that everyone's excited about from Lunkerhunt, we have the new Phantom Spider. So obviously there's been a lot of buzz about this one. It did win the 2019 freshwater soft lure here, so it's gonna be an awesome one that everybody's after. So it's gonna be another unique kind of take on a topwater presentation here. You got the soft legs that are gonna move some water on the surface and a super ultra realistic spider-like configuration. You got a weight up here in the sternum, so every time you cast it out, it is gonna land upright. Similar to some of the hollow body frogs on the market, you have that soft body construction there. That's how you're gonna hook up with these fish. So this thing looks as good as it fish. Make sure you pick this up and put this in your new topwater arsenal. All right, last up, this one's gonna be from Trophy Bass Baits. We have the DFT. So an awesome new swim bait. Gonna be ultra realistic. Again, we got some textured scales on there. The molded fins, you're gonna wanna run these super slow, maybe fall, winter time. It's gonna be something that the bass really can't resist. And for those guys that love, big baits, catch big fish, here you go, the 9.5-inch version. These are gonna be some awesome ones. So a lot of swim baits on the market. These ones are gonna be a little bit unique. Definitely something to pick up and hook up with your next trophy. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if you want to learn a little bit more about these products or shop, make sure you click the shop button or the link in our description below. If you like this week's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and let us know in the comments which of these baits you're most pumped about.